September is National Recovery Month, a way to promote the treatment and recovery efforts of tens of millions of people who struggle with substance abuse.
And tonight we introduce you to a Valley man who conquered his addiction through yoga. Now he's using everything he's learned over the years to help others just like him.
What I'd like you to do is walk up to the middle of your mat, take your feet about as wide as your mat, put a little bit of a bend into your knees, and then just fold forward. Reach down for the ground, relax your head, relax your arms, and just let go.
Like many addicts, Jacob Daffner's descent into drugs started at a young age.
You know, had a pretty dysfunctional adolescence, growing up, childhood, and all that kind of led into addiction.
Growing up in Virginia, he began experimenting as a way to mask his feelings.
Started with like what a lot of people in recovery experience, which is kind of this like gradual progression of, you know, drinking beer, smoking pot, and then slowly getting harder and harder with the substances.
It got to a point where even the fear of dying didn't faze him.
It was a dark place, and that idea of maybe it's going to end wasn't scary. As you know, it was almost a little bit of a relief.
At just 23 years old and his future very much in doubt, Jacob headed west to Arizona seeking help. But his demons weren't far behind, and it led to him being kicked out of his treatment center.
I didn't have an ID, a credit card, I didn't have a cell phone. I literally had a bag of clothes, and I was in Casa Grande, Arizona, 3,000 miles away from anybody I knew, with nothing. And I remember that feeling of complete hopelessness and just broke down. And so that was for me, that was like the bottom of the bottom. I invite everybody to start to think about what brought them here today.
With little left to give, Jacob channeled his hopelessness into a willingness to try just about anything. And that's when he discovered the Scottsdale Recovery Center.
Mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Why did you come to this class?
They provide a number of resources for other recovering addicts, but it was the yoga program that eventually grabbed Jacob's attention.
Chest higher, take an inhale, and then open up to warrior two. Killer. I'd never tried that before. I kind of thought it was like hippie crap, and gave it a shot, and at first I definitely didn't enjoy it. I was like, this is weird, and I don't know what these pose names are, and this pose is really hard, and this one really hurts, you know. Go further than you just did.
While his body might have been saying no, Jacob quickly realized his mind and his soul were saying something completely different.
Keep that bind, and as you fold forward, lift your hands up. Go a little bit deeper on the exhale, and then rise up to standing, arms up high. Arms down by the side. Killing it. Super happy y'all came to this morning. Good stuff. There's the physical piece that could help with pain relief, weight loss, cardiovascular health, strength. You know, you get your heart rate elevated, gets those endorphins in your brain firing up again. That mental piece of just being a little bit more present, calm, not living in anxiety, stress, fear, worry. And then that spiritual component of just kind of slowing down and connecting to whatever you find to be spiritual for yourself. Reach that left hand as low as you can go, and then look up to that beautiful blue sky. Fierce pose, strong everyone, 5 breaths right there.
And on this summer day, Jacob's outdoor class at Scottsdale Recovery is packed. Dozens of people, some recovering addicts, using yoga as a form of recovery.
Like that physical difference in their mental state, if that makes sense, is so powerful. It makes the change that yoga offers like tangible, like you can just see with your eyes the difference it can have on somebody in recovery. Fantastic, everybody. And then reach for your left toes. Doing something can be a lot easier than doing nothing. And the meditation that we end every class with is not only one of the more difficult aspects for most people that are new to yoga, but also the most beneficial and why we offer it here, right? Like being able to touch your toes isn't going to help your recovery, but being able to be still and connected and calm for a few minutes, that could, you know, change your life. You can take that sense of calm and that sense of connection with you into the rest of your beautiful, beautiful day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Guys, thank you all so much. This is fantastic.
Wow. Jacob says while yoga is a big part of his recovery, it is not the only part. He and recovering addicts like him follow a multi-step program to help keep them on the right path, including group therapy. If you would like to learn more about Jacob's yoga class or the other services offered there by the Scottsdale Recovery Center, we've posted all the information you need on our website, fox10phoenix.com.